Hi. Super nervous now. Yeah, it's fantastic to be here. I mean, I'm so humbled. Yeah, I meet all these women and they tell me their stories and the projects that they're doing, and it's just, why am I here? Why am I being invited? It's, yeah, but thank you. It's, I'm really honored. So I work at Polestar, which is a car company. We are in Gothenburg, and so Polestar electric cars with Google inside. 4 years ago, when I started at Polestar, we were about 80 people, and we had no customers, and we had a lot of PowerPoints, and we were planning for the future. It was frustrating, but also fantastic in the kind of forward, looking into the future, trying to predict and see where we will be in 2 years. So that was 2 years ago. Now we're about 2,000 people all over the world, and we have a lot of customers who are driving the cars in the streets. And it's so beautiful. I was standing here looking through the window, looking if there was a Polestar passing by, but I didn't manage to see one, unfortunately. My background is not from automotive. I came from research and explorative tech, perhaps. So this was the Rice Interactive studio. I was, in my education, it was interaction design from Chalmers and service design from Gothenburg's University School of Arts and Crafts. And it was a bit interesting when I was telling my teachers at Chalmers that I was studying service design, and they said, "What is service design? How does it differ from interaction design?" And here, today, I'm going to talk about the future of UX, and I ask the same question. UX, what is UX? How does it differ from interaction design and service design? And I found this model. It doesn't mean that everyone has to agree that this is how we define design, but for me, it really made things clearer, and it also helped me in the dialogue with other people, so we had the same foundation when talking about design. So this is the Buchanan 4 orders of design. He talks about the graphics and the industrial and the interaction and the systems. And working with graphic design, you can make a design and you can say, hey, here's my design. It's done and it's good. Same with industrial design. Here is my product. I've designed it and it is good. But when it comes to interaction design, you decide upon mechanics. You make design decisions for a design to emerge in the use. And I think that this is really defining this. And in his model, of course, interaction design is like the overarching, capturing both UX and service design, and UI and information. I would love to talk about systems design as well, but let's leave that for today. So, if you are going to predict the future or defining hypothesis, it is important also to realize that you don't know if it's going to work. You can guess, but you don't know. And this, I see, is a different mindset or attitude between product designers and service designers or interaction designers. But when we are moving from the kind of goods dominant logic where we say, here's my product, it's really good, you can buy it, thank you for your money, compared to the service dominant logic where the value is co-created, where you say, here are some mechanics that you can interact with, and hopefully you will find the service quite nice. That kind of disrupts the business of automotive, because you have to move away from the product and into the service layer. One way that we have done this, or to kind of facilitate this, because this is of course only the technology, is to look at what is happening in other businesses connecting to tech, but still having this product, and it is having these over-the-air updates. We as customers have these kind of value expectations now that your product will be better over time. For example, today I suddenly got an update for my smartwatch, which of course did not happen a few years ago. So these over-the-air updates gives the kind of better performance or longer range that you didn't have when you got the car the first time. We also have Android Automotive, and this was the first car that was launched with Android Automotive, and we have a fellow brand in Gothenburg called Volvo Cars, and they also have Android Automotive and Google Automotive Services within the car. What this means is that we have Google Assistant, Google Maps, but also Google Play. And Google Play is a way of democratizing the value co-creation. It means that anyone can develop their app and then go into the Google console and upload or publish their apps. And the democratization is also allowing for me as a customer to decide whether or not I enjoy this service and if I want to download it. So it's self-regulating in that sense. So you have your phone, but with all the apps, but the benefit here is that suddenly you can connect to the signals within the car. So anyone who's ever parked using the Easy Park app in your phone, after a couple of hours you realize that you forgot to turn it off. What we have here is that it's connected to the gear, so whenever you put the car in drive, then of course the parking stops, which has been super helpful for some of our customers. So when we talk about the future of UX, based on what I've been saying before, in a way, future of UX is like saying cafe latte with milk, right? Because UX is about trying to predict what is going to happen, how an interaction will emerge. And what we need to do is to learn from the product designers and the graphic designers and have confidence in that we believe that our service is great, but also humble to the fact that we do not know what is going to happen. That was it for me. Thank you.